I'm Teresa Howes, and this is the Creative Care Project. This week we're going to learn how to create a lovely wind chime using various different recycled and reused materials from Recreate Ireland. This here is an example of what the wind chime could look like. So in your pack this week I have included all of the elements here for you to create your own wind chime. It doesn't need to look like this at the end. You put your own style on it. Isn't that nice? So, this is what your Creative Care pack will look like this week. Creative Care Project Week 2. So, let's see what's inside, shall we? So this week, you're going to get a nice piece of wooden rod, which will act as the piece to hold your wind chime in place. Then we have some pieces of string. As you can see, there are different types of string because they have different jobs. So this particularly strong string is going to hold up your wind chime, like so. The other pieces of thinner string are going to hold the elements onto your wind chime. There's another piece of kind of string material. This is just for decoration. You can use it if you want to, you don't have to, it's up to you. But I've added it here for extra flair. A little bit here, just because. Ooh. I've also included some wonderfully shiny CDs. The other side isn't so interesting, so the way we use these will be back to back. Speaking of shiny, I've also included some shiny cards. There's gold on one side and silver on the other, and I've punched a hole in each piece to make threading much easier. And last but not least is a little bag of goodies. So in here I have put the plastic pieces you see here, and also the hook that you can use to attach it to the wall, the window, the door, wherever you want to hang your lovely wind chime to show it off to your visitors. So that's these interesting pieces and your little hook. Maybe you can get someone to give you a hand with that one. It's a little bit tricky. And that's it. That's all that's inside our care package this week. Let's have a look at what to do with it. So I have all of our elements laid out here. We have the CDs, the wooden rod, our little bits of plastic, our decorative wool, strings, different types, a thick one and the thin ones, shiny card with the holes, and just in case I have a scissors. Probably won't need to use these, but maybe I want to change the length of the string, otherwise they're not important. I'm just going to leave them to the side for the moment. Okay, so I think I will get started with attaching the string to the wood. Okay, so hopefully this knot isn't too tight, but you can open it up and release your strings. Separate the thin ones from the thick plasticky one. Okay, I'm going to leave that to the side. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put the CDs, attach them to your string and attach them to your wood. Okay, so as I said, the CDs have two sides, the shiny side and the plain old picture side. What I'm going to do is turn them both back to back. So we have both the shiny sides facing forward. See what I mean? Okay. Now, I'm going to take a piece of string, maybe this piece will do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my string in half, and I'm going to put the loop through the hole of the CDs. I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to put my two fingers in between and grab the other end of the string and pull it through. Okay, so that's them attached. Easy peasy. Okay, and then just for effect, I'm going to slide one of our little plastic guys down. Now, that's one section done already. Nice. Now I'm going to show you how I attach this piece to this piece. I'm going, because it's two frayed ends, I'm going to try and create a loop. Do you remember how to do loops? So we take our string, wrap it around your finger, bring it around, I'm going to shove that part through, and you've created a loop. Okay, we do it again. So wrap it around our finger, put this part around, shove it through, and pull. Okay, and there you have your loop created. And that should be big enough to slot onto. My piece is coming through. That's okay, no problem. Where's my piece? There. I'm just going to pull on the loose ends to tighten that loop. And there you have it, the first piece attached. Don't worry about these little pieces, because that's what my scissors might be for at the end, to just cut them off and tidy them up a little bit. But for the moment, it's not important. They're fine the way they are. Okay, I'm going to continue doing the rest. Okay, let's move on to our other disc. I might use a longer piece. Fold it in half. Oops. Take the loop. I'm going to turn these back to back. Take the loop, pop it through, two fingers through, grab that other piece of string and pull it through. Done. Thread our plastic bead, I guess. Second piece, done. Wrap it around your finger, shove it through, and catch it. And maybe slide it on. 2 pieces already. Now, I realise these are quite short, so our next one, maybe I'm going to make them a bit longer. Okay, just for the CDs, because they're quite heavy, I've doubled the string. But with the cardboard, you only need to do it single. Okay, perfect. Okay, next. I'm going to take a piece of string, I'm going to take a piece of card, and I'm going to put the string through the hole. Maybe you could ask someone to give you a hand with that if you feel that could be a bit stressful. Otherwise, just give it a go, try your best. It's no big deal. It's all just for fun. Okay, once your string is through the hole, you're just going to simply tie it like you would tie a present or something like that. A double knot there just for security, so it doesn't fall off. And then once again, I'm going to thread my little plastic guy through. Perfect. Okay, then as before, you're going to take your string, wrap it around your finger, cross it over, take the piece and shove it through to create your loop. Now I think I'm going to put this one in the middle of these, so I'm just going to take that guy off for the moment until I'm finished. Okay, once you have it in place, pull on the short end or the long end, maybe, whichever end is helping you to tighten that loop there. Okay, next I'm going to take this thread, oops, I'm going to thread it through. This one is a bit fluffy, this thread, so it could get stuck a bit easier, so be careful of that. Tie it as normal, double knot, and again, don't worry about these stray ends, we can cut them off later or not, it's up to you. Another loop, perfect, slide it on, our last one, loop, and slide it on. Awesome. And then I'm just going to slot that one back where it was. Now if I hold it up, woohoo, and just see how things are going. Looks actually quite nice that way. Okay, so then all that's left to do is add, well, it's not all that's left to do. We still have to put this guy on, but for decoration, all that's left to do is this, attaching this stuff. So I've knotted it for you so that it's all in one piece, but you don't have to use it in one piece. You can take it in small sections. It's quite easy to separate. I like to use little sections about this size. And with this, it's like you're creating the hem on the bottom of a scarf, for anybody who's done a little bit of knitting before. So you fold it in half, and then what you do is you put the folded part over, and you're going to grab the loose end, pull it through and pull tight, and then it's on. It's not going anywhere. Fab. And if you have any beads or if you have anything that you'd like to thread on these to make it look even fancier, do that. Even if you have some glittery thread of your own to add there, that'd be really pretty. If not, it's absolutely fine exactly how it is. So it's my next piece, fold it in half, take the loop end, maybe I put it, fold it over, open, grab the loose end and pull it through. Okay, just two more bits. I'm going to put them in the discs. Okay, so fold it over again, same as before. And this time you might need a little bit of help, but I think you'll be fine. Take your looped end, pop it through the disc, and then grab the loose end, pull it through. Again, this is optional, you do not have to do this. I'm just showing you how. Fold it in half. Take your disc, pop it through, grab it out the other end. Okay, take the loose end, pull it through. Super pretty. Okay, nice. I like this. I think it's quite cool. I'll show you the full thing when we're standing back up again. Okay, last touches. Our nice strong holder upper string. Okay, so this string kind of is like a non-slip string, so you don't have to tie it too many times before it will actually work for you. So I'm going to show you, maybe I'll show you this way. So I want the string to be up like this. So I'm going to tie it, I'm gonna do it this way. So put it over, bring it back around, tuck it once, and pull. And that's it. It's quite, see, if you pull this, it doesn't really go anywhere, so that's a really cool outcome. Okay, we do the other end, so put it over first, bring it around the back, and tuck it once. Yeah, and that's it, done. You don't. You can maybe tie it twice if you want, or you can put a bit of glue on the ends if you're unsure as to whether it's going to hold. But this should be enough. It's not a heavy piece. So now we're going to get it ready for hanging. Okay, so now we're going to look at how to hang your beautiful wind chime. So I've included in your kit these little guys. So this is a hook by command. So the purpose of this little sticky thing is that you can stick the hook up, but you can also move it and take it off without leaving a mark on your wall. So hopefully that actually works. This will be definitely the test for it. So I've already attached my one up here. So I literally just have to hang my wind chime. This would be nice maybe in a window, on a balcony, or in a doorway, in the middle of your room, anywhere that maybe has a little bit of wind coming through, because actually the things banging together makes quite a nice sound, quite a relaxing sound. Without further ado, here's our beautiful wind chime that we've just made. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's quite nice indeed. I'm gonna hang it up there. Oh, we can admire our work, and we can also see now that maybe one of these guys has to come up a little bit. So I can adjust that now. So I might adjust it from down here. So this is where we did our double knot. So I'm just opening the knot that we've created. I'm going to leave the string in the hole and just bring it up a bit. I think about there would be nice. So then I just tie it again. Give it a double knot for extra security. Yeah, and there we have it. Move it over a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so as I said before, you might like at the end to cut away all these loose little pieces. You can do that now. So I created quite a long one here, so I might just give that a little. Okay. Otherwise, I think we've done an absolutely brilliant job. You can pat yourself on the back for having created such a lovely piece. Quite simple, but yet effective. And hopefully you've had fun with this. Take your time doing it. There's no one looking at you, there's no one criticising you. It's all about you having a bit of fun, a bit of time to yourself, maybe a bit of time to share with your family and do something quite creative. Until next time, I've been Teresa, you've been awesome. See you next time. Thank you.